maybe that fuel pump just isn't working. They are available and they're cheap. But that's annoying.
Broken roads, desert dust bowl sun, where the bill man will call you almost every week. Which bills to pay today, what's left in the fridge.
Well, here's this carb, and as dirty as it is, I don't think it's going to be that decrepit inside because it was running. So usually, these things don't run at all. The bowl gasket does leak, so we're gonna have to figure something out there. There we are. So there's our choke. We'll leave the idle screw in. I guess we'll back that guy out. Let's see. Half, 1.5, 2.5, 3. 3 turns. You got that? Counting on you to remember. Half, 1.5, 2, so just over 2. Oh, that's our main needle. Cool. Does have a little tiny drillings in there, but they seem to be clear. No drillings in there, so that's not a jet. Not bad. Needle, that jet's removable. This gasket, I don't know. 2-part. It's like this diaphragm type thing. More of a baffle, I guess. And then a little rubber ring above that. I don't understand the point of this component. That guy is really tight in there, so that maybe we'll worry about that after cleaning. Maybe it'll loosen off. Well, you know what? We're just going to dunk this as is into the ultrasonic. I'm going to pull this out, see what's in there. And very thin wall. I don't have a socket that'll fit in there. I guess that needs a special tool because I don't have anything that'll go in there. So we're just gonna leave it. So there we go. Carb's all cleaned up. It looks like it should work just fine. All the passages are clean. The ultrasonic cleaner did a great job. Looks like new. I just, polished a bit down and whatever, but that looks really, really nice. I did make some new gaskets here and for the mount. So we will install that tomorrow. I did get a new bowl gasket, and I'm thinking this little, that's our old gasket. It's pretty brittle. And then this, I think, is just a baffle for the bowl vent. So I got new ones of those, actually a 2-pack from our good friends at Kazaki again. Comes with, so this needle was just a little taller than the one that was in here, so I reused the needle. I couldn't get the seat out anyway, and the pin, this pin's just a bit shorter than the original one, so no worries. I did use that little red gasket, and I mean, mostly I needed those two, so that's awesome. I have some spare bits now to go in the carburetor drawer, and some more little cleaning brushes. You can't have enough of those. So there's the bolts. They're cleaned up, ready to mount. And then it's been a long day, so I think I'm going to call it a night. But tomorrow we should be able to try and get this old thing running off of the fuel tank, which would be pretty incredible. Okay, let's give this a try now. I've got fuel in the tank. I've got the rebuilt carb. I've done away with the fuel filter and the fuel line, and it's routed correctly through the engine cover on this side. I got my bottle of Dr. Pepper here to help it along while it fills the pump and everything, and hopefully it'll run all on its own. Let's give it a go. Choke on. That's on. Little gas in there. Throttles wide open. Promising start. Come on, baby. Maybe that fuel pump just isn't working. They are available and they're cheap. But that's annoying. Oh, yeah. Nice. 23, 8.5, 12. Right on. Tubeless? It is tubeless, so might try and assemble it tubelessly. Sweet. All right, only got a few minutes, but I just ran this fuel pump off the Kohler here through the ultrasonic cleaner, and it's not super spotless yet, but just one quick cycle, and just want to disassemble it and see if I'm on the right track. I did order a fuel pump today, but the repop's, well, repop's too strong a word. The new manufacturer ones have a plastic housing and plastic fittings that sort of quick connect into the housing, and they don't have the primer lever that this one has. So, you know, it's just not quite as good. But I might, if this has a bad diaphragm, I might be able to use the new diaphragm at least. I can order just a diaphragm and spring, but honestly, they were almost as much money and would take longer to get here. So I decided to order the whole unit. This will not come off. There we go. Okay, so we have check valves there. This diaphragm does not look very pretty. To be quite honest, I'm not sure how we get it off of here. Do I have to take this arm out? I don't really want to, because then I have to pin those back in. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some research on that. These pop out. They do. They're just full of crud. Seems to be working though. There we go. Well, interesting. I'm going to keep cleaning it up, I guess, and see if I can figure out how to take it apart and go from there. Yay! All right, guys, I just wanted to show you, I think I've solved the problem with this pump. So remember when we took it apart, these were both facing the same way. So somebody'd been in here, and being that this is the inlet and this is the outlet, and these are spring-loaded check valves, if that valve has no ability to open, then how is fuel going to come out? It can't. So fuel comes in, presses against the, well, really it suctions through. So it's going to suck that check valve open. Fuel is going to come in, and then it's going to push it out past there. That's the only way this is going to work. So I think I'm going to button it back up and see if we've made any improvement there now that it's all cleaned up. Well, it's time to give this 1970 Jacobsen Super Chief 1450 plussed up with a repaired fuel pump a go. That was cool.